West Bromwich Albion have sacked their head coach Eric Ramsay following a run of 9 games without a win. Bodø Glimt have qualified for the last 16 of the Champions League after defeating Inter Milan by a score of 5-2 on aggregate in the playoffs. Paris Saint-Germain and Morocco international Achraf Hakimi is set to stand trial over an alleged rape case. He is accused of raping a young woman at his home in 2023. The Premier League is considering launching its own Netflix-style streaming platform. The idea would allow fans to watch every single league match and choose any game they want, whenever they want. Newcastle United are moving closer to deciding whether to redevelop St James's Park or construct a brand new stadium nearby. The proposed capacity could reach 68,000, making it the third largest ground in England behind Wembley Stadium and Old Trafford. In transfer news and gossip, Barcelona have not ruled out signing João Cancelo on a permanent basis, even though the Portuguese international has struggled to earn regular starting minutes since arriving back at Camp Nou on loan. Borussia Dortmund are keen to re-sign Jadon Sancho for a third time. The winger is currently on loan at Aston Villa from Manchester United, but the Bundesliga giants are pushing to bring him back once more when he becomes a free agent in the summer. Newcastle United and Crystal Palace are closely monitoring the situation of Ousmane Diomande, despite his recent contract renewal at Sporting Clube de Portugal in January. Newcastle United will only consider offers for Nick Woltemade this summer if the striker demands a move. Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona are all firmly pushing to sign Julián Álvarez from Atletico Madrid. The Gunners have already seen a package worth €120 million rejected as they look to test Atletico Madrid's resolve. Manchester United could decide to cash in on Bruno Fernandes this summer as he enters the final year of his contract. There is serious interest in the Portuguese midfielder from clubs in the Saudi Pro League as well as from Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. With just 1 year remaining on his deal, and as one of the club's top earners, Manchester United may view a sale as a way to fund other key transfer business and would be willing to sell the 31-year-old for around £87 million. Tottenham Hotspur are now focusing their efforts on signing Bayer Leverkusen centre-back Edmund Tapsoba amid ongoing uncertainty about Christian Romero's future in North London. Liverpool are monitoring the progress of Leeds United centre-back Xhaka Bijong. The Slovenian is seen as a replacement for Ibrahima Konate, who is likely to leave Anfield at the end of the season when his current contract expires. Weston McKennie is now 1 step away from renewing his contract with Juventus until 2030. The latest talks between the parties have been very positive, with the player's desire to stay with the Bianconeri making all the difference. Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and Wolverhampton Wanderers are among the clubs interested in signing Scotland left-back Andy Robertson, should the 31-year-old leave Liverpool this summer. Nottingham Forest may consider offers for Igor Jesus at the end of the season, with concerns growing over his performances in the Premier League. Real Madrid are not ruling out a summer loan move for Franco Mastantuono in order to guarantee him regular minutes, a development path similar to the one designed for Endrick. Real Madrid are making preparations to launch a move for Vitinha from Paris Saint-Germain. The player already has an agreement with Paris Saint-Germain to leave when an offer of around €100 million arrives. Manchester United and defender Harry Maguire remain in talks regarding a new contract, with positive signs that a deal could be reached. Real Madrid are weighing up a move to bring back Como defender Jacobo Ramon. Despite selling him in 2025, they now see him as a potential long-term starter for the club. Chelsea are keen to make an offer for Real Madrid midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni this summer, but Los Blancos have made it clear they do not plan to entertain any bids. Manchester United are interested in a double deal to sign midfielder Sandro Tonali and winger Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. They are aware it would need significant investment. Borussia Dortmund will demand a fee of around €70 million, which is around £61 million, for 25-year-old Germany midfielder Felix Nmecha, who is wanted by Manchester United and Chelsea. Manchester United absolutely love Elliot Anderson, but they know it will be a tough ask to sign him, with Manchester City also being big admirers.